Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It's Tuesday afternoon here in the Eastern Time Zone of the USA. It's 17:15 Zulu on March 22nd, 2022. And so that's 3/22/22. There we go, Jeff. And it's time for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. I'm Tim, K3LR, and along with me today is Jeff, KB8ZWT. Hey, how about spring is here, finally?
Spring is here. Absolutely. Time to cut grass.
Time to cut grass and time to put up more antennas.
Yes, absolutely.
And I was thinking about, you before too long, you'll be out camping again.
Absolutely.
And you like to use the Chameleon MPass 2.0, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And one of my friends asked me, how long does it take you to set that up?
Well, I can set that up in less than 10 minutes and be on the air.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what bands does that work?
That works 6 meters through 160. You do need an antenna tuner.
Okay. You need a tuner, but it works all the HF bands, and that is really cool. 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can get the radios out, plug those into the shore power, get the antenna out, everything up and run in 10 minutes. I timed it.
Yeah, and I know we've been getting a lot of calls about amplifiers,
Mm-hmm.
and the benefits of an amplifier are really good, but having a good antenna is really the best investment.
Yes.
Because you're going to get a benefit on receive and transmit by having a better antenna, and so and the issue is too that some antennas, Jeff, and I know you've run into this with customers, the amplifiers, especially the solid state ones, can have a real problem.
Yes, they can, absolutely. Especially on FT8, it sounds like there's been some problems.
Because if the SWR is greater than about 1.5 to 1, the solid state amplifiers can be very unhappy about SWR. So that in those applications, the tube amplifiers would be better. And it's tough to get amplifiers these days. I mean,
unfortunately it is. Yeah.
ACOM can only make so many, and we take back orders and they sell out quick. The other thing, Jeff, probably the most popular talk I give is on grounding and bonding, and making sure that there it is.
Yep.
There's Jeff's got the same book. This is a great book. I think it's like $23.
Yeah.
And been fully updated, second edition by Ward Silver. And there's lots of great ideas, Jeff, for people that are on the second floor.
Absolutely. Yep. Like me.
And that is really important. Ward has gone into a lot of detail there, and so that if you don't have a copy of the grounding and bonding book, boy, that's and Jeff, let's take a look here at on all bands. I want everybody to know about on all bands, and so let me know when you see my screen. onallbands.com.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, so onallbands.com, and this is the DX Engineering blog, and this is a great resource. I mean, and I know, Jeff, you've actually sent customers to increase their knowledge.
Absolutely, and they're really liking this website.
Yeah, I mean, it just here's a new antenna tuner, the HADU. Put my antenna in the attic. That can't work, can it? And there's great stuff here on MCOM too. And let's see here. Let's click on the MCOM. So this is why digital MCOM, and this was written by KE8FMJ, and she is the emergency coordinator down at Greene County. So she's very knowledgeable on this. But look at all the things you can learn here.
Yeah, there's a lot in there, a lot of information.
Just a ton of information. So, It's these are great stories, and it's updated almost every day with additional articles. And of course, Jeff, if you go over here on the events calendar, it shows you what's coming up on our social media.
Yep.
And also past events you can click on. So there's just so much here. There's great interviews. Here's K3LR, one of our DX engineering customer technical support specialists, Michael.
Yep.
Scotty, Guy. I mean, the team is up here, and great interviews with them. So just a lot of resources on allbands.com. And so I can't thank everybody at headquarters enough for putting that together and keeping that fresh. I mean, that's the whole idea with a blog, is to make sure that you keep it fresh. Let's see who we got on here today. Jeff, we've got November 4 Quebec Mike is on. November Juliet 4 Zulu, South Carolina. Whiskey 6 Bravo Juliet Radio. And let's see, N4 Quebec Mike says, I could literally sell my AL 1500 and AL 82 amps for $500 more than I paid for them. The new prices have gone through the roof. They really have. The AL 1500 is $7,000 now. Just
crazy.
I bought a used one for $2,200 probably 10 years ago. So it's just nuts. K0NEB Joe, I picked up a used L-Craft KPA 500 last week. Only problem is the firmware was never updated. Now it works great, but like you said, it needs a tuner to operate if the antenna is above about 1.8 to 1 SWR. Yeah. And you just have to be careful. And like you say, Jeff, FT8, when you got 15 seconds worth of key down,
right,
that can be rough on some of these amplifiers.
It is, absolutely. We've got a lot of calls on that.
And so the best advice is, I mean, FT8 is supposed to be a low power mode to begin with.
Right.
So turn the power down so you don't, burn up the amplifier.
You mean I don't need 1,500 watts?
No. W3 Mike Lima Juliet Michael is on from near Pittsburgh. Kilo Oscar 4 Alpha Fox Lima. And Gene is on, Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango. And November 3 Juliet Delta says he's eating lunch at the mill. And Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. And good to have you on, Jeff. And hope to see you at the club meeting tonight, Jeff. And so from Oman, Alpha 41 Delta X-Ray over there in the Gulf, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
That's good DX. Kilo India 5 Quebec Kilo Lima. And the tall guy, K3 Sugar Tango Lima. KE5 Oscar Oscar Lima. Whiskey Alpha 4 Mike Oscar Mike. Hello and good afternoon, Tim and Jeff. Going to be working on my double bazookas in about 3 weeks. They give me a lot of bandwidth and low SWR. Good job, Dan. And let's see, Ralph is on here. WA2 Quebec Yankee Alpha. He makes tons of FT8 contacts with 5 watts.
There you go.
So yeah, and let's see, Papa Echo 2 Kilo. Do you need a lot of new tubes in your amps? No, actually, the tubes. We use a single 8877 in the amplifiers here, and if you treat them right, they last a long time. Jeff, I have some tubes in these amplifiers that have date codes back in the late 70s.
Oh wow, I was still in middle school.
Yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, if you treat these amplifiers right, tubes can last a long time.
Right.
I mean and I know that's the advice that you give our customers too, right, is that you have to be careful. And the tube amplifiers have high voltage, and again, I was over at a ham's house here over the weekend, and nice Yaesu radio, nice Ameritron amplifier, and he was using, $1.98 coax connectors from the flea market.
Oh, wow.
And he was wondering why things were intermittent, so I took over some DX engineering connectors and put those on, and poof,
there you go.
Everything's working good. So yeah, that's you don't want that's not one place to skimp on the coax connectors. It just isn't. Brad is on November 5 Lima Zulu Yankee, and Bob, November 4 Hotel Yankee. It was nice to see you, Bob, in Florida. And Bob the Traveler, Whiskey Delta 8 November, Victor November. And from Qatar, it's Alpha 75 Golf Tango. And he's also Victor Uniform to Oscar Tango. So nice to have you on. Well, Jeff, I know it's lunchtime, so we're going to let you go to lunch. And thanks for all you do with our customers. And
thank you.
I'm going to take care of some emails, and we'll keep the ship running. And we'll see you next time. All right.
All right. We take care.
All right. 73 to everybody. Thanks for watching today. 73 from DX Engineering.